Okay, so here we go with a battle just for the sake of putting up a battle, I guess. Later on today I was going to be hatching 60 Skarmory eggs at Spear Pillar, which is going to be fun. So before I got started with that, wanted to go ahead and get a video up maybe. So here we go with A180 in a standard battle, just to see if he can, just to give him the chance to beat me in a standard battle instead of roulette. So lead off with Grenade Man, because I want to set up some toxic spikes, and that would allow me to get his walls poisoned, if not toxic poisoned ideally. But didn't work out for me. He hypnosised and hit, so I went ahead and I went for the toxic spikes, because if I want something put asleep, I want Grenade Man put asleep. So now he switches to Hyperion to get out of Blissey, but fortunately I predict that, and I'm going to go over to Skullman, and there's my little happy face sign that I'm going to start putting up. I printed out like 10 of those today, and I'm going to start using those maybe, and hopefully I'll use them more intelligently than I did in this video, where I just kind of was excited and just spammed them everywhere. But anyway, as you saw there, I wisped, and he put the Lumberry on there finally, so that worked out pretty nice. Gives him another chance to crit or something with the Stone Edge, but unfortunately for him it doesn't work out this time, but still definitely a better option than the whatever else he had on there. So that's good. And there's my Konata smile as I pain split and continue to pull off the strategy that is pretty much always successful in this matchup, except when of course he crits. And so he went for a Dynamic Punch expecting I'd switch. I went for the Will-O-Wisp expecting that he would switch. So both of us overpredict, so we laughed. And we continue. So I thought maybe now he might think, well, he's not going to try it again, and now he'll switch. So he didn't fall for it. So my second wisp didn't work either. But anyway, so now he's low enough that I'm going to go for the sneak, and I'm able to finish him off with the sneak. Moving right along, and Harbinger's going to come in now to try to ruin my day with his bad news. Because that's what Absols do. They give you bad news. And, let's see, I thought about staying in here and taking something, trying to burn it, but in the end I decided not to. So he went for the Psycho Cut, so it looks like I probably could have stayed in, but fortunately Beat was able to take the Psycho Cut no problem. And I've got an Air Slash, I've got a super effective Roar Sphere, so he doesn't like that. He's going to switch out to Borealis. So that's doing enough damage that I like it, and it's not doing so much that I'm not afraid of Mirror Coat bouncing back for a KO, but for some reason I decide, screw it, I'm going to switch out to Skullman and get it burned anyway. So I take the Ice Beam, no problem, and I want to get the thing burned first. Swear I wish I had got those Toxic Spikes set up, but anyway, so Skullman goes for the Wisp, and of course misses, because he's got, you know, the one eye. But, honestly, I've almost considered putting Wide Lens on there, but that would be retarded. So I thought about Pain Splitting right here, and look at that. He gets a crit serve, so that made me do a sad face. But, would have been awesome if I had actually Pain Splitted. But, anyway, I get the burn hit, so at least that, got the burn hit, so that was nice. So I'll go over to Medi now to take some special attacks and do stuff to it. But Medi's HP isn't going down, oh no. So Wi-Fi disconnects us, and we decide, what the heck, we'll go for it again. A little bit later, I cut out the waiting, and so I'm still going to start off with Grenade Man, and he's going to switch sleeves this time, which is fine. He starts off with Hyperion. So I thought about it, and I thought, heck, I'm going to try to survive the Fire Punch. But fortunately for me, he went for the Stone Edge, and he said, you were supposed to switch. But I didn't. I said Grenade Man would just take on Hyperion like a beast. So I got up my Toxic Spikes, and now I'm expecting him to switch back to the Fire Punch. So now I'll bring in Skullman, and yeah, there's my Konata face again. But, so now I know he's packing Lum, so that's not going to be good. But I go for the Wisp, and look at that. Oh noes! Oh noes! So in my shock, I hit the camera there. And so that was just amazing for Hyperion. He actually accomplished something and defeated his arch nemesis on my team, who has crappy IVs, but it's still his arch nemesis. So I'm going to bring in Beat now, and hope he doesn't not flinch and dynamic punch me. So fortunately, Beat's able to get the lulls that I always used to say. Beat, go get some lulls. But yeah, you get the flinch and knock the champ down below half. So that's going to prompt him to switch out to Borealis, who is now going to suffer from the poison, which unfortunately isn't toxic poison. But I don't think any of his guys have a recovery move, like a whatever type of like recover or anything good like that. So it doesn't matter that much as long as it's residual damage. I don't care. But yeah, here's the matchup. I was pretty confident I could win before. The Ice Beam, big deal. I'm pretty sure I'm faster and I can just roost off the damage, so it wouldn't matter. So Borealis goes down, so that's cool. Thanks to some help from the toxic spikes there. So I was thinking about this for a while. I think dinner was about to be ready. So yeah, I'm just waiting. And finally Somnium comes out. So I decide, fine, I'll just go ahead and T-Wave. And I forgot that I didn't already have someone asleep. And yeah, there's that the awesome emote. That was awesome. The Hypnosis missed, and then I got him T-Waved. But unfortunately after that, Wi-Fi got us again, and it was time for dinner anyway. So we just decided to go eat and later watch some Firefly. So later days, guys.